So today we're going to go over how to upload a video and fill out all the information and things like that to your YouTube channel here in YouTube Studio. So once you set up, your YouTube account or Gmail account and signed into YouTube Studio, your page may look like this or a little bit more empty. Depending on how many subscribers you have and things like that. More subscribers, the more functions and stuff that you get. Like at the beginning, you won't have create a post or go live. You'll just have upload just because you haven't gained enough subscribers yet, basically. You can also click the create button here, and you can see you get those same exact options here as long as we're on the dashboard page of YouTube Studio. So to upload a video, you can click create and go to upload videos, or just click the arrow here, whichever one you want to do. From here, you want to click select files. And then you want to go to wherever your videos are stored here on your computer. And I've got two right here, and you can actually upload multiple videos at once to YouTube. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to do two at a time just so you kind of see what it looks like. I'm going to click open, and they're going to get started here. So you can see down here they're uploading the two videos, and I can cancel them at either time, at any time if I want to. It's important not to leave this page until these are done uploading, and they'll say 100% with a green check mark when they're totally done. But while you're waiting for them to upload, you can actually start filling out some of the information for the video, like the title, the description, and things like that. So if you click the pencil on whichever video you want to start with, it's going to pull up this page. If you were just uploading one video at a time, it would automatically have pulled this up. But since we're doing multiple, you got to click that edit button. So here you can fix the title here and name it whatever you want. In the description here, this is what pops up below the video description on YouTube. So you can put whatever the description is. So you can fill it out. You do have a character limit here for the description as well as the title. You can see what the YouTube link is going to be over here. You can copy that link already if you want to. Thumbnails won't pop up until it's 100% fully uploaded to YouTube, and they usually don't show up until the standard version, the standard definition, is fully complete. You can select what playlists you want to put it on from here. If you have any playlists, you can put it on multiple playlists. You can add new playlists from here. So that's up to you. This is important that you go through this information, and this is going to depend on your channel, whether this is made for strictly, kind of for kids or not. If it's definitely geared toward kids, you want to make sure you click yes and read through all this information just so that you know. Mine isn't just made for kids, so I leave it as no. If you click show more, this is where if you have a sponsorship in the video or something, you can click that box and fill out all that information if you need to. Here's where you can add tags. Tags are helpful to get your videos discovered on YouTube. So when people search, if they find stuff in your title and stuff like that, that'll help search results. And it'll also look in the description for what the person's looking for. So make sure those are detailed. But you can also add quick little tags here. Like I'm just going to do test, and then you click a comma, and that creates a tag for the video. So that just helps people find them a little quicker. You can also copy these to do in the next video. That way it's easier for you. And then you have more information down here that you can go ahead and allow or not if you want to get technical. Your category is kind of important too. You want to make sure that you get the category closest to your video. That'll also help search results. Now we want to go to the next page. Now, some of these things up here you're not going to have, unless your channel has enough subscribers and it's been monetized yet. So it may just go from here to visibility. But depending on how many subscribers you had and if you're monetized or not, you may see these screens, you may not. But we're going to go through them. I'm going to click next. Here's where if you want the video to be monetized, if you're allowed to yet, you can turn that on or off per video. And then you can select what type of ads and stuff you want on your video and which ones you don't. And you can leave it like that. And I'll leave that on. And then some of this stuff you can see you can't do until the SD version has been processed, and you can always go back into the video and change some of these things if you want to. We're going to click next. This is important. This is pretty new, but you can go and fill out this information. You want to make sure you do it correctly. But for me, my video contains none of the above, so I just click that. This submits your rating for ads and things like that. Again, you might not have this. Click next. And then here's a bunch of stuff we could do, but it's not, we don't have the standard definition version done yet. So we won't be able to edit any of these, but you can later once it's fully uploaded and you have the standard definition of the version has been processed of the video. Next, it's going to do some checks, but it won't do that again until the SD version has finished processing. So next is visibility. And from here, you can do a couple of different things. You can save or publish, make your video public, unlisted, or private. If you make it private, only people you physically share with here can go and see the video. If you do it unlisted, anyone with the URL link, this link can view the video by clicking that link. But unless they have access to that link, they won't be able to see the video. You can do it public, so when it's totally done and ready to go, it'll just become public, or you can schedule it, which is typically what I do. But so you can schedule it, you can pick pretty much any date or time in the future that you want to. You can just pick a day and then go ahead and pick a time. So not sure the time totally matters. It probably does, but you can figure out kind of what time works best for you. And then you can read over this information just to make sure we've followed all the guidelines correctly. Now I'm going to click the schedule button. And it just gives you this little information here. And when it's going to be published, you can recheck that date. Click OK, got it. So that's one of them is done. You can click close. Then you can hit the edit button and do the second one, which I'm just going to do real quick here. And then I'll jump in and show you what it looks like in your content page over here. Okay, so I filled out the information for the second video, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the content tab over here on the left. And you can see I still have a video uploading. It's going to take about 16 minutes. So I can still navigate around YouTube Studio while these are uploading. I just don't want to refresh the page or close out or anything like that, or else it won't finish uploading that second video. So you can see I have a couple videos here that are already scheduled for release. So your videos might not show up the top depending on how you have things organized, but you can see the two right here. So you can see the test 2 video is still uploading at 16%, and the test 1 video will begin processing shortly. What it means by processing is it's fully uploaded. It's just going to take a minute for it to process the standard definition version. And then once it does the standard definition version, it's going to go through and do the HD version as well. So you can see right now, here's the standard definition popping up for us here, and it's at 95%. And once it's done doing the standard definition, we can go in and edit the video. We can change the thumbnail and things like that. So now it's actually done with that. Now it's just running through the checks. That's for monetization and things like that. So again, you might not have to wait for that to go through. But once that's done, we'll be able to go make changes. And so I'm going to skip forward so we can continue with the video and show you what else you can do. Okay, so now both videos have fully uploaded. You can see we've got our green checks on both of them. One of them is about to begin processing. The other one's still running the checks. But we can close out of this. And now that these videos are all uploaded, we can refresh this page. We can exit out of it. We can close our computers. It doesn't matter. Everything it's doing right now, the processing, the running checks and things like that, is all happening on YouTube's side. So it has nothing to do with our computer pretty much anymore. So we can go and do anything else and leave this be for a while it finishes all of that information. But you can see here, now we kind of have our thumbnail, even though it says it's still running checks. If we hit our edit button on this test 1 video, we've got a lot of our information here that looks very similar to what we filled out when we first uploaded it. So here we can go and adjust the title of the video, adjust the description of the video. We can select from pre-made thumbnails that YouTube kind of has created for us. Also, if you're verified and things like that and you have enough subscribers, you can upload your own thumbnail if you've created your own custom thumbnail just by clicking that and going and finding the image that you want to use. Also over here you can see the video, you can play the video and skip around and make sure it kind of looks right. Also, if you click here, it'll take you to the video on an actual YouTube page here. So you can check it out there as well. Even though this is this is scheduled to release later, you can still view it on YouTube because it's your video, just to make sure it all looks right and it's how you want it. Also over here, you can copy that link if you want to. You can see that the SD, the standard definition is done processing, and the HD definition is also done processing. So sometimes those can take a little bit, but you can check here to see once they're done. So don't expect to upload a video and right away have it in HD and ready to go on YouTube. That's why I always schedule mine a day at least in advance, just to make sure it gives time. The longer the video is, the longer these are going to take to do. So just keep that in mind. Next, down here, you can see the schedule. You can adjust this schedule if you want to and change it. You can see the checks if you need to. You can add subtitles and end screens and cards. You can adjust what playlist it's on. You can go down here and adjust the tags and stuff that you made. You can do a lot of that stuff kind of right here on this page. Just if you change anything, like even if you just change the thumbnail, you always want to make sure you hit the save button here. So it goes and saves all of that information that you just changed. You can view the analytics editor and a bunch of stuff over here. Obviously, you won't have any analytics or anything because the video is not even posted yet. We can go back here to the channel content, and we can see the other video is still working. So once that is done with its checks and everything, we can go in and do the same stuff. But if we hit the edit button now, you can see we might have some stuff that we can go and change, just depending on how quickly it gets through those checks and things like that. So we can go and change some of this information as well, but not all of it. but most of it looks like right now. And then again, always remember to save your changes. And then from the content page here, if you kind of hover your mouse over the video, you can quickly change the schedule from here if you want to. Turn monetization on or off if you want to. There's a few things you can do from right here, or quickly jump into some of the actions here. If you want to, you can also click the three dots and you have some options here. You can download or delete forever. So just a reminder, delete forever. If you pop that up, you do have to click the check. I understand that deleting this is permanent and can't be undone. There's no trash folder or anything like that. So you might want to download it first before you delete it if you want to. So that's how you can go and upload videos to YouTube, and some of the quick information you can kind of fill out right away as it's uploading. Hopefully this video helps, and if it does, go ahead and leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this one on how to make your technology work better for you. Thanks.